Hey everyone, so I wasn't intending to make a part 2 to this, but due to some complications with my editing software that I'm not very happy about, I have to make a part 2, so sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed part 1, and I hope you'll enjoy part 2 as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And now we should probably get back to the review. We had just left off after I had discussed the boss fights, and now we're moving on to character development and relationships. Let's start with the main duo, Kratos and Atreus. Both grow an insane amount as people over the course of the game. Kratos slowly gets better at being a father, though he isn't perfect, while Atreus learns who both him and his father really are, and eventually overcomes the arrogance of being a god, and helps Kratos learn to be a father. They just have a great emotional build throughout the game, and you really feel their bond strengthen. A really great moment in the game is when Brock and Sindri reunite for the first time after basically hating each other for the majority of the game. It's a really touching moment watching them forge the key to Tyr's vault, and even more touching when they put their brand back together, symbolizing the reforging of their relationship. Pretty much everyone that you meet, even the main antagonists, have at least one moment where you just really feel their emotion. The developers did an amazing job of making the characters and their interactions feel real. The game had an amazing soundtrack all around, but one that really stood out to me was the theme during Faye's funeral at the beginning of the game. I'm going to play the clip here now, and then I'll talk about it a little more once it's played through.
There do I see my mother. Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me. 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 She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
I'm sorry.
And now I'm going to talk about the scene as it goes. The music starts low, just some violin as Atreus opens the door and Kratos chops the wood in the background. But it starts to get louder as he approaches Faye's pyre and begins his blessing, when the music begins to fade back, but begins again as he goes through it. It swells as the wind comes in, and a hint of Kratos' theme plays as he enters, but before becoming violins again, becoming louder and sadder as they prepare to take her to her pyre, and the singing begins, just adding to the beauty of the moment in the music before Kratos lights the pyre. As the music and singing swell and the violins fade as the last notes are sung. The violins begin again, swelling as Atreus grabs his mother's knife from the pyre before fading quietly as Atreus apologizes. It's probably my favorite emotional moment in the entire game, and you just really feel the grief through the music and their silence and blessings respectively. Although traversal is probably one of the game's weakest points, I still really love it. While moving around slowly in a boat or hiking across plains and up mountains can be boring at times, it's still amazing visually, and there's usually some secrets to find along the way. Meanwhile, I'll never get tired of the fast travel system. I love the look of it. Mimir tells stories sometimes, and the doors just look really nice when you travel between them, as does the realm travel room when you travel between realms. It's probably one of my favorite views in the whole game. It's always beautiful no matter how many times I see it. The story of this game has some genuinely amazing twists and story moments, but the one that hit me hardest was obviously the twist with Atreus and Jotunheim, when it is revealed that Atreus is really Loki and his mother Faye was really Laufey. I find it really awesome that Atreus manages to call the World Serpent to his aid when he and Kratos fight Baldur for the last time, even if I think their time travel excuse for why the Serpent was in the game when he's Loki's son was a little bit stupid. But it was so awesome that I could just put it aside and enjoy it anyway. I love that Atreus learns more about his father's past as they progress through the game, like this scene that I have here in the background. And I love the walk back from Jotunheim when Kratos finally tells a good story, the story of why he named Atreus Atreus. The bonds forged and broken between characters throughout the story is amazing, and overall I love the game. My final rating for God of War 2018 is 9.5 out of 10. I loved almost every minute of the game, and it only loses the 10 out of 10 from the few flaws that I just couldn't love. Overall, though, I highly recommend the game, and I am very excited for the teased sequel. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It probably took me about a week of work and was definitely a pain in the ass throughout, but if you guys like it, it'll make it all worth it. If you did enjoy it, maybe consider dropping a like, a comment, and subscribing. If you also have a recommendation for a future video, let me know in a comment down below, or join our Discord, which is also my podcast Discord, and the link will be in the description below. I'll do my best to get the videos you all want out as soon as I can, and I hope I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.